And we're back. If I can talk, and we're back. Just gotta eat and drink here real quick. And I got my numbers. Oops. Worked out my numbers on what we need. Where are we? Where are we? Down here. For the top. So we're going to see where we are with all of that. Okay. We need see what we can do as far as iron bars go. We need a total of 24 iron bars, so maybe we aren't going to get to those initially. But the first thing we're going to do, we need, let's see, rebar. We need 24 ramps. And we need 88 blocks. Or frames. So how many can we do here? Okay, good. Okay, each iron bar is 20 clay. So that's, let's see, 24 iron bars. That's 48, 480 clay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Hey Jay, how's it going, buddy? I am frantically trying to get this place where I want it to be for Horde night tonight. It's our wood situation. I have to grab some wood. I think I've got some up here. But I got 2 stacks of sniper rifle ammo made, and got, I'm not sure when you were last on, I got that hatch upgraded to a vault. I got the door downstairs upgraded to a vault. Everything out to the last, like the bed on the other side of that is all reinforced concrete now. All of this is steel. All of the spikes immediately around the base are steel. And now I'm gonna... Oof. Just so I don't do something stupid, I need to stash this real fast. Oh, to the bottom? Yeah. Yeah, I did that a couple of nights ago. I wonder why this is damaged. I wonder what happened here. Oh. But I upgraded this to a vault door. And I put another layer of, I reinforced the outer wall, so one down from up top is steel also, and then I put another layer of reinforced concrete all the way through here. And now, I'm gonna at least start to build out the sniper area up top. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Hey, Angie Pops, good morning. You know, when you logged out last night, I think you took the stream with you. I literally was saying goodnight when you said you had to go, and the game crashed. How's it going? Are you feeling better? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but sounds like you're getting better. That's that stage of a cold where you're in better shape than you were the day before, but you feel worse. You know what I mean? It's like not as bad as being actually sick, like in health terms, but it's just awful because you're all snotty and gross. Yeah. Uh, that's cool. How's she doing? How's your daughter doing, by the way? You left to go to the hospital for her before the weekend, and I never asked. Oh wow, that's exciting. Let me run around and make sure all this is how it needs to be. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That looks good. That looks good. If I don't fall off of here, it'll be a miracle. All right. Let's see. Okay. Well, good. Hey, zombie boss. How's it going? Mike? I don't know what you're asking me. I'm going ahead and building this out because I think I'm gonna snipe tonight rather than stay at the bottom like I did for the last one because of cops. I think I've got bunches of ammo now, which I really didn't on the last one. It is noon. Boy, time flies when you got a lot to do, doesn't it? In this game. Oh, that sucks, Angie. You've missed the last few, haven't you? Are you gonna be back on later? If you know a time that you think you'll be back, I'll wait if you'd like me to. How did I wind up with all these extra frames? Oh, you know what? I counted these inside parts. Durr. Yes. There's always the replay. There's a link to my. I've been uploading them to YouTube. I don't have it. I want to go. I want to do some editing before I create the playlist. But every time I stream, and this is actually one of the things. You know how I always say I'll be back in 10 minutes, and it's usually more like 30 or more. Because usually I go and deal with the video download and the YouTube upload just to keep up with it. So they're all on my YouTube channel. I just haven't, cleaned them up, with the, I kind of want to do a little editing, not interior editing, but just like trim the beginnings and the ends and stuff, and kind of make them a little, make it flow a little better, and put them before I put them in a playlist. But they're all on my channel, and there's a link to my YouTube channel on my Twitch page. And of course, you can also, forever how long they're up, I want to say it's like 12 days or 14 days or something. It changed at some point. The replays are on Twitch also. It kind of makes me laugh. You say that, and that would be cool if you can. Don't neglect anything you have to do by watching my stupid Horde night, of course. But It kind of reminds me of something from years ago. I'm an old school EverQuest player. I started playing EverQuest when it. Sorry, bear with me a second. And let's see. Okay. Well, that's cooking. We gotta go deal with barbed wire. But I'm an old school EverQuest player. I started playing, like when it started, and it was kind of like the first really big MMO. And people just went bananas over this game. Just to be safe. And it's a big rating game. And all this stuff is stuff that people do now, and and everything. It's kind of become old hat. It's not that big of a deal, but at the time it was, like it was before World of Warcraft, and did I just drop? No. And it's a very grindy, time-consuming game. It's not so much like anymore, but in its original form, it was especially grindy, very time-consuming, and it's a big rating game. And there was a message board, like an internet support group for family members of EverQuest players called EQ, for EverQuest, EQwidow.com. And every now and then, like, somebody would go post a thread from God would post a thread from over on their forums on the server boards, and just because it was funny, and like it wasn't supposed to be funny, but it was. And there was this one where this guy was like like confessing his sins, like he had given up EQ and was devoting all of his time to his wife and kids, and had seen the error of his ways and all this, and he's admitting, like, basically he was talking about, like, when their first kid was born, while his wife was in having the baby, he was in the lobby on a laptop on a dragon raid. And what's so funny about it is somebody posts this on the server forums, in the first like page or so. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. I'm gonna do, see, barbed. Bear with me. what's cool about this, we can actually see the barbed wire now. Um, so the first page or so of this thread on my server boards about this, are all people giving normal, reactions like, oh, that's terrible. What a loser. Can't believe this guy would, leave his wife high and dry like that, while his kid's being born, he's, rating. And then by the second page, then for another, 15 pages of this thread, I'm going to need more than that, aren't I? The whole thing kind of deteriorates into, and all of that for a Vox raid. It would take at least, Faradar for me to do that, and then everybody starts getting into what it is that they would have to, it was really funny. It was almost like everybody kind of had their breaking point at which they would be on a laptop in the lobby, doing a dragon raid while their wife was having a kid, but it wasn't Vox, Really? So you were a Guild Wars widow? That's pretty funny. I've never played Guild Wars. I've heard very good things about it, and I've kind of always wanted to check it out, but I always don't for some reason. And it's nothing about Guild Wars. It's just really more like kind of I decided to go play something besides an MMO or something. Well, Guild Wars 2, I've heard very good things about. I heard good things about Guild Wars 1 too, but I've heard a lot more about Guild Wars 2 for whatever reason, And I know very little about either game. I just know that they're MMOs that don't require subscriptions, but they're not exactly free to play either. You just buy the game and you're hooked up. Um, and it's heavy on PvP, and I've heard they're very, very good. That's about the extent of what I know about Guild Wars. Yeah, not so good in Guild Wars 2. Well, not that I don't take your word for it, because I have no idea what about either game at all. But you're literally the first person I've ever heard say that. Everybody I've talked to always raves about Guild Wars 2, but it's been sporadic over the years. Guild Wars 2 is starting to get. They're both kind of old at this point, aren't they? I mean, I guess like you said, you played for about 10 years. Is that right? Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, that's that something about that MMO experience. You make like gaming friends for a lifetime. I've met people that I played EverQuest a bunch actually. I was in a guild not that long ago. It's been about 10 years now, I guess. I mean, I played EverQuest forever. I mean, that's a almost 20-year-old game at this point. I think it'll actually be 19 years old in April. And I played since the beginning, off and on, pretty much mostly for like the first like 10 years, and then like off and on for the last 10. But these guys were in New Orleans, and I was going to be in New Orleans. These two brothers that were in our guild, and I went and hung out with them, and um, I have some other friends that I've met in real life. I went and saw some friends. Um, I was actually supposed to go see some friends. Sorry, I'm just concentrating on this. I was gonna actually stay with them and go to a concert, but I wound up having to having to work reared its ugly head, so I had to cancel that trip. But yeah, and a few people that I like met like like the first year that I pretty much still game with to this day. Haven't recently because they're on PlayStation 4 and kind of got out of PC gaming for a while, and I don't have a PlayStation 4, but we still stay in touch. And yeah, I don't know what it is about those games. You like really, I mean, you make some lasting friendships. And then there's also like the series of asshats that like always seem to manage like to be playing where you're at, and it's like I didn't like this guy 10 years ago. There's an emulator for EverQuest for the classic game because it's changed so much over the years. Um, that's got kind of a small community, and it's been pretty prominent over the last few years. And like they'll launch a new server or whatnot, and then you go in there and like there'll be people that like are causing problems and stuff, and then like you find out who they are on the emulator, and it's like, God, this guy again. I mean, like 10 years of this dude. You'd think he'd go away at some point. People who've been banned twice, that kind of thing. Have I been around this yet? No. Over there, over there. And I think I could use your opinion on something, both of you guys. If Jay's still there, I'm tired of repairing barbed wire, and it's I think it's kind of served its purpose at this point. Just to kind of have something to slow things down in those early hordes. But I don't think it's really doing a whole lot at this point because it breaks so early. I think if I had more of it, like going farther out, but that's just more to repair and everything. What I'm thinking about doing now that I'm pretty much starting to get the actual base like to a state of completion and upgraded to steel and all that. I kind of think I might. The next project might be to fill these two beds with spikes, two rows of spikes all the way around, and upgrade those to steel. What do you think of that? I mean, as far as console, you know, obstacles that we get, I don't think we get it. I don't think steel spikes or I don't think there's anything better than steel spikes. Basically, am I missing? No. Yeah, we don't have the electrical traps and turrets and stuff yet on console, but otherwise I would. But yeah, no, and you're right, they do. Some of those need. I think I need to replace a couple. I do those last, just because they're just there just to be a speed bump, not I'll go around those here in a second. And I think that's everything, right? Yes. So you think that's a good idea? If like now that I've got all this built out and I can concentrate, I mean, um, I'm kind of tired of like constantly farming boulders and for iron for this, but like we're getting towards the end. Like I've pretty much got the base where it needs to be structurally and upgraded to steel mostly. I need to do the inside parts of this. All these spikes are now steel. God, it's starting to look pretty good, huh? So I'm thinking spikes all the way around, upgraded to steel on both of these rows would be the logical next step. And at some point, I want to extend the entrance, but I think I'm going to wait and do that and and take that hatch out over there. It's too close. I mean, it's done the trick, but it needs to move. And I think I'll do it in conjunction with some kind of mini bike garage. What time is it? 3 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock. We got to get a move on. I mean, I'm pretty much there. I like having a little time to not rush into the horde. Ooh, and I gotta put my torches out too. And I think that's gonna be the other project for next week is to get some lights up, some electrical lights up out here. And I might need to go. In fact, I think I will when I'm on a break. One of these after one of these streams, I may go into creative and play around with it just so I know what I'm dealing with that. I've got a creative game that I use just for testing, building stuff. I don't really play it. I just do it to, you know, see how things work that I've never used before. Okay, Angie, have a good day, and it'll be here. Just do your thing, obviously, and check out the replay later if you need to. Excellent, excellent. Barbed wire is repaired all around. We will now do the same thing for the wood log. logs. I also got to remember to check the bars up top around the edge of the top, because we had an exploding cop out there the other night. I don't think I ever checked that. I also got to move loot out of the loot boxes up top too. Got so much to do. What time is it? 4:30? We're good. We're good. I think. Five o'clock. Awesome. Yeah. There. Thank you. I think it would have been right in here if they did take damage. Aha. Well, that's pretty cool. So they didn't take a lot of damage up here from that exploding cop. It was just 3 and it was minor damage. Like that. Okay. Can't really see anything in here, so I guess if I ever extend the base. Oh well. Well, it was a good idea. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like visibility isn't such that, but you know, if I ever extend the base out, I can snipe down there. But oh well. Well, it was good in theory. I'll still use the outer part, like right here. Kind of. I wanted some cover up here for cop spit. So. Six o'clock. 7 o'clock. It's just amazing how time flies when you have a lot to do. Like, I literally can't tell if this is going in right. Like, maybe? Pretty sure that one's right. Okay, okay. This one is not. That got it. I think. I really don't have time to mess with this right now. Yeah, that's it. God, alright, I get it. You're hot. Don't have time to deal right now. Sorry, I'm getting a little testy. It's like getting down to it. We got like literally 7 minutes to get all this done in real time. Okay. Next thing I wanted to do is look at that blood moon. Oops. 1 hour. Which actually translates to 5 minutes real time, so we got to get on it. We're at the end though. I've just got to. Where are we? I've got to dump stuff. Actually, this is going to go over here. Actually, that can stay. Okay, I get it. You're warm. I need to pause for a second because I'm getting a little ahead of myself, rushing, and I need to load all this stuff up and be ready with all my ammo and everything. So I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break. I will be right back. Almost back. Get this flashing off my phone so it doesn't drive me bananas during this. Actually, I'm just going to plug my phone in. Okay, and I'm back. Alright, so I got that for repairs, that for repairs. Don't need that. We'll take a stack of steel. Don't think, hopefully we won't need it. We need all this ammo. Take this ammo. Sniper rifle here. We're gonna put pistol here. Right? And our iron arrows. Or steel arrows. I'm forgetting something. Got frames just in case. No. Oh, we gotta eat. Take our splints just in case. Take like 10 of these. Or 16. I'm gonna take some drink just in case. One jar just so it stacks right. Oh wait, we got those. Actually, I'll take a full load of drink. And we're set. Just in the nick of time. Gotta get up top. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, damn it. Ah, that needs a repair. Where are they coming from? Already got a spider. Wow. Oh. There's a cop. Oh. Getting some lag from this. Headshots, headshots. God. More spiders. Whoa! Where's the cop? Is that him? That's the cop. Gotta kill the cop. Yes. I gotta watch it with the sniper rifle. I don't have a repair kit. That's 2 cops. I'm getting serious lag from this. I just heard some barbed wire pop. More barbed wire pop. More barbed wire pop. I have like what, 4 or 5 spiders at this point? Yeah, I gotta watch it with the sniper. The sniper's awesome, but I don't have repair kits. I have to see about that. Kind of thinking I might need to go melee. Maybe. Maybe see about some repairs down there. So my only problem with the archery is the draw time. I miss a lot of shots because of that. On top of my potato aim, of course, but... Another spider. Another spider. Thinking maybe I might need to go down and do some repairs. But I'm kind of half waiting for another cop to show up. Oh! No, don't get near the base. Yeah. No. Yes. Three cops. And I just popped an achievement for... I just killed 1,000 zombies in a single game. I think that's the last of my single game achievements. I can't believe this whole time, like everything I've leveled, all the skills I've gotten, all the kills I've made, my archery is still as low as it is. I hear a dog. Cop. Where is he? There he is. No, don't get near the stairs, or don't get near the base. This is number 4, I think. Like I'm in trouble. This sniper rifle wears out. I'm toast. Ah! He blew. No, he didn't. I think I killed him. No, I think he blew. Maybe. I don't know. But he's dead, so... I need to save that. I don't know, he damaged you pretty good. I think he probably did blow. Eat another painkiller. Use another bandage. Actually, use one of these. There you go. 4 cops. Did he knock anything out? I don't think so. Another spider over here. The bars are great with the cops. Now I know why people use these things. Oh, another cop. Damn it. Gotta get hits. Gotta get hits. He blew, but it was out there, so okay. Why is there iron on the ground? Is it from... from the explosions, maybe? Just heard barbed wire popping, but that's alright. What is there for? Is that another spider? No. Four a.m. That's Horde night. Still have not died on a Horde night. Knock wood. And I haven't died in this game since day 12. I only had 5 deaths. 2 on day 3. One was to dogs. It was first thing in the morning on day 3. I died to a bunch of dogs, and then I died again going back for my pack. And I almost had it. I'm a little bummed about that. But I didn't have anything on me, and the one bled me, and while I was kiting another zombie in. That was all she wrote. I had 1 to a screamer horde a couple days later, and then I had 2 to a bear that was completely my fault. One was because I was an idiot and pulled the bear. I thought I could kill him, and I couldn't. And then when I went back for my pack, I didn't realize he was still hovering around my my pack, so he got me then. But that was day 12, and we are now on day 50 with the big horde under our belt, and still no deaths. So that's exciting. Okay, first things first. Oops. Gonna go down and change out my inventory. Free up space to loot, which I hope I can get on quickly because I like to loot. This week we got to make a priority of getting some repair kits together for the firearms. Okay, this can go. Okay. Give it a survey, make sure nothing blue. I wasn't down here. God, we lost like tons of corpses. That sucks. And I wonder what the iron's from. I guess it's from maybe from the bars. A little underwhelmed by the quantity and quality of the loot we got. I mean, we didn't get anything. I mean, oil. Okay, a 600 bandana, which I'll put on. It's a bunch of junk. I hate to say it. Okay. Well, I've been streaming for over 2 hours, and we just had a horde. And the game, I've noticed after the last two hordes, the game likes to crash after the hordes for some reason. And I've cleaned up the corpses, done all the looting. I just need to do a round of repairs. It's 7 a.m. game time, so that should hopefully we should be able to get all that done by about midday, and then we'll figure out our next move. But I'm going to stop the stream here, and take a break. And what time is it? Let's see what time it is in real life. Oh, it's early. Yeah, I might get some breakfast and take a break, and I will be back. I don't know. I'll say, hey Jay, how's it going? Yeah, it was all right. I'm a little bummed about it. It's like I just keep thinking of more stuff I need to do. I'm tired of wasting so much ammo on these little pissant zombies, the normal ones, and I'm tired of like I want to kill the cops, and I want to be able to loot them. I'm kind of thinking when I get this, like the loot. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but the loot from this horde was abysmal. Like I didn't even fill my inventory with what I looted, including all the, zombie parts and, fat and bones and all that stuff. I like just barely filled it. I think the I got a purple bandana and a couple of cans of oil were literally like the most valuable things I got from this whole horde. And it's like, what did I blow in ammo? I blew, like 120 sniper rifle ammo, probably another 20, 25 9mm rounds. I put wear and tear on my sniper rifle. This thing was close to fully repaired. I don't have repair kits for it. You upgrade your base for all this stuff, and I don't know. I don't mean to be negative, but it's just like way too much went into killing that horde to only get a couple cans of oil and a bandana out of it. Like I've got to rethink how basically right now this for what way I'm looking at it, this base is to keep me safe on horde night. I'm gonna continue upgrading the outside. I've decided I'm gonna put I don't know if you were here when I was talking to Angie about this. I might extend it out a little bit and maybe keep the sniper beds or the barbed wire beds where they are, and then put a couple layers of spikes in beds around that, or I might just get rid of the barbed wire altogether because I have to repair it I have to replace most of it every time. Maybe, I don't know, and put I don't know. Yeah, the loot sucked. Not that I'm all into loot. I mean, I'm all about building in this game, but you need stuff, right? Like the more you loot from your horde, the less that you have to go get to build the things you need to fight the hordes, right? So I just feel like I put more into killing that horde than I even close to got out of it. Basically, I got a couple levels though. I did level a couple times. I know at least once. I leveled once, and I got a bunch of archery skill ups and stuff. I need to kill the cops faster, but I was I got 4 cops again that time. 2 of them exploded, I think. Maybe 3. I don't know. I know I killed at least one of them. So you don't get any loot from that. So I need to be killing cops faster, which means I've got to upgrade my sniper rifle and maybe get some other firearms together. It's just a lot of work to do all of this stuff to get a bandana and a couple cans of oil as your most valuable loot out of a horde. Oh, and I got a jar of honey. You know what I mean? It's like it sucks, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I was sniping this time instead of down at the bottom. I would have done a lot better on loot if I'd been down in the base, but I did that last time, and I had that the cops get too close, like because you don't see them. So, what my approach now is basically I'm going to keep upgrading this base. I'm going to continue doing this week what I did last week and just grinding iron and stone like mad. Keep kicking out concrete and steel, forged steel, and I'm going to get as many steel spikes around this thing as I possibly can to try to make it a little bit more secure. Like basically, the problem I had on the first horde of this base is kind of still the problem I'm having now because the wood spikes that I use as a speed bump on the outer part of it aren't slowing them down the way they did a couple of game weeks ago. So I need to get more out there to slow them down so that I can snipe a little better, and with a little more distance, between me and where they've gotten their legs taken out from under them. So basically, I need to just stop worrying about loot. It's just a little frustrating. Just use this base to hold it together for survival, and then once I finish getting this base upgraded and all the storage set up and just how I want it, I think I'm going to build a new base not far from here, probably connected by a tunnel, and I'll probably go. I've been kind of like looking into doing like a fall pit type system, something that'll kind of sort out the stupid mobs from from the specials and the cops, and so I can like get those killed and looted, kind of up front and not have to be spread so thin. I think this base would work a lot better if I had a partner, but this is a single player game. And I see we've had some people join the channel. Welcome. I'm about to sign off. We just had Horde Night, and it went very well. I have not died since day 12, and I have still yet, while playing this game at all, to die on a Horde Night at all. So I'm happy to say everybody was killed. We got 4 cops. We got more spiders than I could count. Still haven't seen a feral. And then, your whole various and sundry other mobs. Everything went wonderfully. But I'm just a little annoyed about the loot situation because for me to pull all that off, I had to basically snipe, which means I put a lot of wear and tear on my sniper rifle. I don't have repair kits. You spend making ammo is doable. I've got the stuff to do it now, but it's not it's not endless, and it's not like I've got enough to make probably another couple thousand rounds of ammo, except brass. I'm like low on brass now, and that's like the one thing you can't go mine. You got to go scavenge for that. Put some wear and tear on my sniper rifle. I don't have repair kits. It's and just to get a bandana and a couple cans of oil out of the whole thing is a little frustrating, basically. But Horde Night was a success. So welcome to the channel. It seems like now we got more people joining. It seems like everybody always shows up after after when I'm about to log. Hey Venator, how's it going, buddy? How you feeling, man? Well, here we had Horde Night. It went exceedingly well. I've also got the whole base upgrade. I don't know if you saw this yesterday, but I've got steel all the way around. I built out my sniper area, which seems to be working pretty well. I don't know, the bars not so much. When I extend the base, this will work a little better. This is kind of my just place to take shelter when cops show up. I did use these doorways and the bars for the cops, which worked quite well. Didn't lose any spikes this time. Well, the outer ones, the little crappy wood ones out there, we lost a few of those, but that's to be expected. Lost a ton of barbed wire, but that's also to be expected. But all of our spikes held. All of our pillars held. Everything was good. It was just a good horde. I'm just a little frustrated because I literally got one inventory load. Here, I gotta remember to deposit these. You know, I had all this in my inventory, so less than 16 slots. Well, no, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So like 20 slots. I got that feather came with from the horde. So 20 slots. I barely filled 20 slots of looting these guys, and the best thing I got was a level 600 quality bandana. I did no repairs. The only repairs, Angie, I did during the horde was I ran around and repaired my iron bars up there because I pretty much just stuck around up here. And I had a couple cops explode. You can see some damage on some spikes down there. I'm gonna repair all that here in a bit. We got 4 cops. I think one exploded like right in front of the base. One exploded right out here. The one that came over here, I'm not sure if he exploded or if I killed him. I got damage from it, so I'm thinking he exploded, you know. And then I killed the other one or something. I don't know. But there were no deaths, no breaches of anything, no major breakages. I've got some, you know, some stuff that's pretty smacked up. I lost all that barbed wire in there, but that's what it's there for. I don't care about that. Yeah, successful horde night. I'm just a little salty about the loot situation because, you know, for everything that goes into defending one of these things, you need to be getting some better loot, in my opinion. But you know, I think I blew, you know, like 120, 130 sniper rifle ammo. Did, you know, spent about half the durability on my sniper rifle, killing all this. Couple stacks of arrows, about a stack and a half of arrows. Bunch of uh 9mm rounds. You know, a few meds, you know, a med kit, a bandage, and a couple of painkillers. You know, none of it's any one thing is any big deal. But the amount of time that it takes to get this stuff and to make this stuff, it adds up. And I'm a little annoyed that at the quantity and quality of loot I wound up with after this. And I think it has to do with the fact that the corpses poof on you. I just think you should get rewarded better for successfully defending the 49-day horde, essentially, you know, in my opinion. And it's one of the things that's kind of starting to irritate me about this game, along with the size of the inventory, constantly shuffling inventory because I only have, you know, 20 slots to work with. It's just, you know, it gets a little old. And again, I don't mean to sound like I'm getting down on the game because I absolutely love this game, but it's just like a lot goes into something. I mean, I basically spent an entire game week, which 2 really, preparing for that horde, and you know, a bandana is what you get, you know, out of the loot for it. You know, I think that's a bit ridiculous. But in any case, we got to repair the base. Been casting for over 2 hours, and it likes to crash after hordes. So I'm gonna stop it here, take a break, and come back and do some repairs and figure out what the next step is. Probably need to do some farming. I'm getting a little low on food and drink. Like to go get some more iron. Get at least another layer of spikes around this thing pretty quick instead of replacing all that barbed wire, maybe. maybe go ahead and start on extending the entrance out and putting some more beds around that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thank you everybody for joining. Thanks Jay for hanging out. I appreciate it. And Venator, sorry to cut this short right when you got on. Hope you're doing better. And Angie Pops, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna sign off now. And thanks for joining. I hope you're not going to too much trouble to tune in. Check out the replay. But it was pretty straightforward. I mean, it just I just sniped, and concentrated on getting the cops down as quickly as possible, which I was largely successful doing. I would have preferred for them not to have blown, but I think only one that blew was anywhere close to the base when it did, so not a biggie. But thanks guys. Have a good morning, and I will be back shortly.